And I'm interested in the feeling of light. I mean, that's the biggest thing, is you go into that space and you are breathing light. That is something that you take in fully. I mean, you enter that space and it is a light space that affects you physically. Because, you know, physically we drink light as vitamin D, so light's a food. But we also have and feel great emotional power from light. And so there is a psychological effect. But the big thing for me is that also you'll find all the spiritual experiences described with a vocabulary using light. Whether it's Paul on the road to Damascus with his great epiphany there, or in the samadhi, or the idea of enlightenment, or even description of near-death experience with the tunnel and with the light, and all described using a vocabulary of light. So this is something that we're very involved with. And you know, art, if you think of all the painters here in Sweden and Norway, and Caspar David Friedrich and Constable, and then Turner in England, and then in the Grey Light School in Amsterdam, and the painters there, and then all of the Impressionists, light was really a subject matter. And so Turner, especially, you look at, I mean, he's just painting light. This, of course, happened with Rothko, and for me, I also love Ad Reinhardt, too, who did this more recently. But this is a longer tradition in art, so this is not in any way out of that tradition, except that I was interested in, instead of having a work about light, that I wanted the work to be light. And we generally use light to illuminate things, but I was interested in the thingness of light. It has a physicality, and you do feel it in these pieces. You see it hanging in space, like you see it with the Northern Lights in the wedgework piece called Crossing Jordan. You see it and feel it in the large Gansfeld's piece and called Amarta, which means in Hindu is the elixir of enlightenment. And so these are ways that we relate very strongly to light. And I want to have a work that is light, so that you're looking at light, not looking at something light illuminates, but light itself becomes the revelation.